Hi everyone. Hello everyone. Just give me a moment. Just getting everything set up. Let me share the live stream with everyone. Give me a quick moment here. Just almost done. Give me a quick moment. I am just getting set up and I'll show you guys our latest updates for Squishy Jump, which I think you guys will like. Okay, so I just sent out the post. So I'm going to show you guys some of the new audio that we have implemented, music and voice acting, and we're going to work on some map stuff as well. It's going to be pretty cool. Let's take a look. So obviously, this is the main menu and all that. Oh, something's coming down. It looks like I accidentally picked up a one of our effects, which is that bug that we're fixing. Oh shoot. The controls reverted back. Thank goodness I had that extra life coin that I caught. Oh, actually. Oh, talk about bugs. I picked up too many things at once. You see here, I accidentally picked up some extra life stuff too. So there's a little bit of bugs that we're gonna fix here. We've just been implementing audio and focusing on that for now. Uh-oh. Something happened to the platforms. Uh-oh. Bugs ahoy, bugs ahoy. Sorry about that. Bad showing. We got a little bit of bugs that we're gonna work out before release. you can see what kind of different depths of the voices and things are. You know, it's a little bit of fun. The audio team did such a beautiful job making the different audio effects for all the things in the game. And the voice actor is so cute. Kitty Cosmos did such a great job. That's a little bug we gotta fix too, is the position of the stingray's vortex that it creates. So there's a lot of new things that are implemented that are really cool, but we are getting ready to implement some new programming for the final live stream update, and that's going to include some new stuff like new maps and also new cosmetics for Squishy. So when it comes to cosmetics and all that, you know, the outfits and all that stuff, you know, just be aware that it is actually going to be free for you guys. You know, it's part of the game when you purchase it, and we plan on selling the game for $2.99. But you can see these really cute, adorable cosmetics. These will go over the character, like above the character and stuff, that are super cute. So you can see a few of these, and it's pretty cute stuff. So, you know, in the future, we plan on expanding on these more, you know, after the game is released. And, you know, it's like grow a little bit of different fun, add more content to the game as it progresses in time. But, you know, it's just pretty cute, and I'm excited to see these things, and it's nice that it's not like a separate purchasing thing or anything like that. There's no points to unlock these. These are just going to be available for you to select immediately, you know, within game to put over your character, you know, and I very much like that. So the backgrounds kind of show you something very cool. So this was the last background that we did. This is going to be the second map that's going to be like underwater type of thing. And you can kind of see the effect here that it has. So this is going to be implemented. And then this is going to be behind it, of course. So we got that stuff. So a little bit of different layering effects that we'll do. So kind of pretty nifty. I'm going to be implementing a snow map, which is something I've been programming and just setting up the materials on the side, you know, on Blender, just trying to get the snow map stuff ready to go. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about a snow map for, is that if I pull this up, I can show it to you. Give me a quick second. So you can see over here in our Discord, in our Sky Isle Studio community, in our announcements and things, you can see I do voting stuff here for the players, and it makes it where you can take a vote if you want a certain thing done first, and we'll try to get that done. And this map will come sometime after release, is the kind of plan for that. So, you know, you can see the voting stuff as well. You see, we showed different game projects, different things that we're working on, the behind the scenes, and we also talk about different stuff here. Like right here, I was letting people know that the Squishy Jump is going to be selling for $2.99 on release day. So we adjusted the price there, and we got it worked out to something that is great for the team and our voice actors to be paid, and for the studio as well, and the sell taxes and stuff. You know, we got all those different things worked out. So really, really nifty. You know, of course, lots to do. I do have a new map that I have to work on, which I have it's saved somewhere. Just give me a quick moment. Let me see if I can find my map. Gotta search for it in my mess real quick, but I plan on getting the snow level worked on right now, and I think you guys will like what I've done so far. It's pretty neat. Just let me see if I can pull it up and find it real quick. It's like, hold on, let me just take a quick look-see. I am looking through all my files. I got so much stuff in here. Okay, that's a different project. It's like searching through my madness of files. You know, I thought I saved it in a better place, but I guess I didn't. So that's why I'm like hunting it down. Sometimes I make mistakes somewhere I put things. Let me see if I can find where it ended up. Usually I save this type of stuff on the desktop screen, so... Okay, I think I found it. I did save it on the desktop screen, it's just not on my main monitor. Okay, here we go. So, this is what I was up to last time. I was experimenting with some materials, and you can see how cool this effect is. It's very stylistic, you know, and stuff like that. But you can see here I have a little couple ouchies of graphical issues. So what we're going to do is we're going to fix these graphical issues, and then after that's done, we're just going to toss them back in here, get each of these glacier pieces that we're going to use fixed up, and then what we're going to do is design a snowy style map base that's going to be for the bottom map baseness. And what I'm kind of thinking about doing for it too is like, I really want to do some kind of like underwater frozen city, but like some type of ruins. But in these glaciers, as these things float down or different things in the background, they'll have little Easter eggs in them. So you'll see different things from our other games, like Oban. Maybe we could freeze a little scooter of hers inside of this, or, you know, we can do different little situations for ourselves and stuff. It's pretty neat. So yeah, you know, it's pretty fun stuff. But gotta get this stuff fixed before I can do anything. And on that note, I also want to look at our different rocks in our library collection here. I have so many rocks, I have so many different things. Let's take a look and see if we can find some really cool stuff that can help us out to create a really cool underwater place that we can put together and design. So, on that note, let's see here. Now, we have individual rocks. got these cliffs and all this stuff, but I think if I remember correctly, is it the volcanic? I think it's probably stylized or volcanic. Okay, this one, so you can see it opens up and it's like all these tiny little rocks. It's like miniature rocks for the floor. That's volcanic rocks. We don't need that small. We need maybe it'll be under cliffs. Maybe it's this one. Let's see if this opens up and okay. Yeah, I was kind of thinking like maybe these might turn into some cool glacier effects. That's what I have in mind as a possibility. And all I have to do is get rid of all this junk because it's actually I could probably keep it, but the smoothness is really nice. I like the smoothness because it's gonna be underwater. So yeah, just eat it all away. Bye bye. Don't need all that extra detail. Okay, so these things, obviously they have like pre-existing materials set to them. We really don't need those materials, UVs. So it's like what I kind of do in my process like is a little bit different than some other people. What happened to my blender here? Why is this down here? That's weird. Okay. Anyway, let me go not the shader, UV. So you can see when I select on this, it has a preset UV unwrap. Now, this could be helpful to some degree. You know, if you like the way that it's UV'd, you know, it's up to you. I usually just minus it out and just let my software UV unwrap it in Substance. But if it is okay, I think I'll just let it slide because it did look okay. So so I don't have to do my trick. So the green cans, they are designed to where if you jumped on them twice, then it'll collapse and fall. It's just, I'm pretty good at the game. Some people will take the 2 jumps, and then the red cans are 1 jump. So it's kind of like a very two-edged sword, I guess, you know, for some people. Like, you know, some people it's very helpful and some people will find it easy, and that's where, you know, you select the difficulty. If you click hard, then it's a one-time jump for those type of cans and different kind of things. So it's part of the difficulty settings to help our player base. Now, where is my thing I'm looking for? Yeah, Nature Library. Cliff Rocks or... Okay, so I'm just gonna save this in here. Yeah, it's all about the difficulty setting. If you're curious about it, it's like, I can open it up real quick and show you. So when you're going through on normal, let's see, here's a green can. So the green can appears more in the beginning and then it starts to slowly disappear, but you see it's a one thing, and then you click hard So once hard starts coming up, it's like this. And then also, the enemies, we're supposed to switch to the harder enemies. So a little bit of adjustment we're going to do, but it's supposed to switch to harder enemies on hard. And then on easy, it's a non-shooter style. So it makes it where, you know, I can show easy real quick. I probably haven't showed it much. So if I go on easy, you can still shoot, but there's really no need to shoot because it's a non-shooter mode. It is designed to where it's only platforms and the things that fall from the ocean. So yeah, you can still get hurt by the natural stuff that's in here, but there's no enemies to shoot at to make you have any issues. So it's like an endless climber that some people choose not to have a shooting version. In return, you'll see what happens. I can't play and read at the same time, but okay, so boss battles, like not really sure about, like maybe down the road I can probably add those. That's probably a fun thing we could probably add down the road. But that's different programmings and things that we would have to do. But that is a really good idea though. And like, I think, you know, that is something we can probably just implement down the road. You know, if you want a boss mode where it's like normal and you're playing through and, you know, and you get bosses up here. Hell yeah, I can frickin' do that down the road here. It'll have to be after release though, because we're right up on the window. But that is something that we can definitely implement. You know, it is fun and it's a good challenge. You know, so that's my biggest thing is, you know, it's like if it's fun, you know, by all means, let's go for it. Oh, pretty cool. Let me see. I am having to fix my substance real quick. And the only way for me to do that is by unplugging my first monitor real quick. So give me a second. I gotta switch the live stream to a different window just for a quick brief moment. Let me just select this, switch over to my other monitor. Okay, so just hang out here for a quick second. I gotta unplug the first monitor and then open up my software. This is a bug and stuff that I have to deal with. It's so annoying. Now it opens up, like every time. Okay. Hopefully I did that right. Okay, so cool. We are back up. Let me just get this screen adjusted for you guys. Okay. And then from there, we are good to go. All right, so let me find my stuff. Okay. So from here, let me get my glacier stuff that we yeeted. is in, I believe I yeeted it in here, or glaciers, one of the two. There we go. Alright, so we definitely want this to be high quality. We don't want it to auto unwrap because it's already unwrapped. Selected already. Okay, so we're good to go. Yeah, you know, between all the bugs and different issues, you know, it takes time and, you know, and like people on different schedules on the team and different things. It's just, you know, you gotta definitely give it a moment, you know, to be done. You know, it's like, you know, there goes one of my cats going crazy. Why are you running around the house? It's not 5 o'clock in the morning. Actually, you know what? This is a better time to run around the house instead of 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay. So why aren't you appearing here? Let me see. Hold on. Let's click open. Actually, click new. Here we go. Let's try this again. And then if it has any issue, I'll just re-export it. It's no big deal. You know, technology and stuff is such a pain sometimes for me. The most issues I ever have is just softwares. It's just, you know, they are the buggiest issues now. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my little life hack on this thing. So we're gonna delete these UV maps. We're just gonna say goodbye to them, and we're just gonna select these again. We're gonna click export, and I'm gonna rename it that so it just replaces it. Okay, so, and now, hold on, I gotta click new. Okay, and then up here. Okay, so come on, there it goes. Look at that, my trick freaking works every goddamn time. Can't even trust this stuff, you know, to do it on its own with like its own UV unwraps. This is why I always do my trick. I thought I could trust it, but it looks like I can't. All right. So I gotta pick these real quick so we can apply our smart materials. That makes it where we can yeet the glacier effects onto them really quickly. I like how there's a tiny little person down there. It's like, what you doing down there, little man? Okay, so I have a glacier in here, and then we have this. Cool, perfect, done. Not easy. Kind of crazy, ain't it? It just took us a split second. Now, if we just import this into Blender, I add my one other material effect onto it. It gives that a little snow effect. And then we'll have some pretty wicked cool effects. And then I can adjust the colors and stuff in Blender as well. So pretty cool. Saves me time and energy. Pretty nifty. Alright, so I gotta export this again. And if I remember correctly, it's the emission that gets sent out for this particular one. So we're just gonna select the emission. So it's just be that. And we don't need this material, so we just uncheck that. So, and then output. We are wanting to put this in our little database for glaciers. And we are going to do that. And we're going to export it out. Okay, now that's exported. We also got to export the model again. So, do. Now I can see, do that. I think that'll be just fine. Go back over here. Alright, so we got the glacier rocks here. We're just going to replace the name here. Yep, just replace. Okay, so now that is done. We'll minimize that. We will open up our file here. So let's go ahead and import these things. So we want to get the glacier rocks. There we go. Here they are. Man, these things are gigantic. No pun intended, right? Okay. Let's see here. Put it right here. Okay, so before I do anything, I gotta select this guy. And I gotta go over here. Gotta select my node system that I designed. So pretty much in here, I had to go back and forth figuring out like how to do this stuff precisely. So yeah, story of my life. It's like always like problem solving and looking up solutions on the internet. Can't know all the answers right off the bat, right? It's like always fun. Okay, so this is how it's gonna work originally. So we gotta take this and we are going to go ahead and delete you guys, and then we're gonna import the output shader, which is this guy. Put this guy in and we just connect it. Okay, now we got this in, and now we just change the material, and we could fix the thing with the generator that's going to be added next, and that will do the cool thing. Is this which rock is this? This is number 1. So boom. Hello, glacier rock. You're looking pretty, but you have no color yet and no effects yet, so let's fix you up. Alright, now what I have here is a really cool snow generator. So if I go ahead and if I create snow, this is where it gets pretty interesting. So over here, it creates it, but we don't need a lot of this junk. Like, we don't need this right here. We just need to select these guys and get them connected, and we will be good to go. And then I can do all my little adjustments to my heart's content. Okay, and then let me make sure I know which one is plugged in where so I don't mess this up. So this is like eating into this one, I think. Or wait a minute. Okay, yeah, so it is this guy. Okay, and then this should go into the base. So now we should have it like that, which is cool. And then this should go over to the snow. Cool, look at that. Oh, that is so neat. Okay, now I can give it a quick some fine-tune adjustments, which is pretty nifty. Look at that. Technology. Ain't that crazy? Technology be crazy. see. It's like I want a few areas to be like collection areas, I guess, you know, it's where it's like it shows the effect, you know, but you know, it's just kind of pretty nifty. Oh man, that is just so cool. And then also, just to show, let me grab this little monkey. If I grab that monkey and I yeet it in here for a quick second, if I scale it up, okay, hold on, I gotta copy all my other settings because it's not just that simple. I gotta make sure I do some things right. Hold on. And this one's none. No. Grab my monkey. Monkey, come out. Is it this one? Hold on. Which one do I have to select? Ah. And this guy. There's my monkey. Hi, monkey. Monkey. How you been, monkey? You look a little under the weather there, monkey. You look like you're frozen, monkey. What happened to you, monkey? Again. Cool. Look at that. Ain't that super neat? It's like, ooh, all moving around. Looking pretty cool. So that's what I'm kind of thinking about doing, is like, we can freeze little Easter eggs, you know, and do a little fun stuff. Okay, so we got one down. Let's get the other one going as well. So here, I can do the same thing. We can see what this one looks like. Hopefully it's pretty cool too. You know, it'd be kind of neat. So get that going. And then go over here. Let's get all this stuff. And then move it over here. Temporary place it in here. It's like, look how plain this is. Yeah, I gotta say, this is like super neat. It's just so cool. You know, when things work and go according to plan, it's just neat. Anyway, let's create a little snow effect, and then we just yeet and yeet because it's ugly. Oh shoot. And back over here. Okay, so now we're back over here. Let's get all the other fancy stuff connected up and in. Get that guy connected into there, and you connected into there, and you connected into there. Cool, another glacier down, and it looks pretty good off the bat. Look at that. You know, and then we just got to fix the material selection for it. And that is this guy right here. All right, now it's all fixed. Look how pretty that is. Adds some really cool layers and stuff. This is where a lot of my money went to. Is paying for add-ons and different features. And also talking to my other dev friends. You can see here I got so many add-ons to help me with key things to kind of make the process more speed up more, I guess you would say. Okay, so now we got this. This is gonna make some really cool cliff designs. You know, I'm thinking about making these cliffs, and then you do some kind of tower, and I think that's gonna pull off a really cool, neat effect. And I also want to think about here a couple other things. I do need a few rocks done here, so I'm just thinking about what I'm going to do. Because I do need a few rocks for this scene, and I do need a little bit of an arch too. So, what kind of tricks can I do? That is a good question indeed. Well, since all this is good to go, let's delete all that. Let's get it all cleared up. Don't need you either. Okay, so let's go back into Substance Painter. And we're going to click New. And we're going to click these mossy rocks. Get them imported again. It's going to auto unwrap all these. I only need like 2 of these rocks, if I'm being honest. So that's all I'm going to really do is focus on 2. And then we can hurry this up. If I'm being honest too, I've been really sick this month with my stomach. So I'm trying to do what I can today. I'm actually getting a little bit sick right now as we're talking, but I'm going to try to get done as much as I can. I'm kind of thinking about borrowing from Oban, possibly, on the ancient building of one of them. It's like a really cool ruins design. I think if I change things up, I can get away with it, maybe. I think it'll be pretty fine. Gotta wait until these things are done. There's people watching the live stream. That's cool. Thank you for watching and jumping in. We're just stuck waiting on this for a good moment. And then from there, we'll get it moving. You know, one of my favorite things to do is level design so much. I like putting together a scenery piece. You know, it's just always a lot of fun. And at least this one's going to be pretty easy. Which, by the way, the underwater road one, I got to add the boats to that as well. So that's something I'll do sometime soon as well. It's on the to-do list. We're getting there. Okay, so I really like some of these sharper angled ones. As much as we can, I would like to have those for sure. So we'll just go like this, and like this, and like this on this one. I like that rock. That looks like a good rock. Okay. So we'll take these glaciers and we'll go ahead and clean up the old files so that we don't have anything that is confusing the system. Okay, and so we want to export this mesh. We're not going to apply the triangles. And we are going to call this a glacier. You know, it's like small rocks. I don't need a lot right now, and if I need more in the future, I can make more. Okay. And then we export the texture. And we know that this one right here. Okay, so this is, what rock are you? I'll just do all of them and then, you know, I'll weed out which ones are not it, and we'll go from there. Okay, so from here, we just got to get rid of all of this junk on each of these. It's hard to tell which one's what, you know, when there's so many rocks. But it's okay. I can weed them out here in a minute after doing this. You know, I've always loved the snow ever since I was younger. It's just been something I've always loved, and you know, I can't wait to do a snow map here. It's gonna be super neat. I do want to create some really cool UFOs to freeze over, and you know, or different little Easter eggs. I think it'd be kind of fun to do. You know what I just realized? I did not select the output destination. Oh geez. Okay, there we go. Re-export. I'm gonna have like files on my computer somewhere that I'm gonna be like, oh geez. Okay. All right, we're back to our rocks. Our little glaciers. Let's import them and get them all ready to go. You are back. Okay, so we're going to select this. We're going to do the same process again, just to get the 3 small glaciers that I wanted done. And then we'll do the building, and then we'll go and do the other stuff. Like, we'll get them each knocked out. Oh, that is important to have, but it's not the one I was wanting to copy and paste. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. There they are. I'll just run it through here for a quick second, and we'll fix the name of it. So I think this is rock 8. Cool. Now we can get the proper names of everything and get them properly assigned. And we can create the little snow effect. Eat. We don't need any of you. And take this, put it over here into the system. And this guy is going to be the snow. So here we go. So this creates a little cool snow effect, you know, on these little rocks and stuff. And we can do a few different things onto here. Let's see what we can do. Oh, a little bit of softness to it, but not too much. Just kind of curious what the other settings do. Okay, that's a little bit too I think that's probably going to be the best look for it on this particular rock. Let's see the next rock. Get this plugged in. We're almost there, thankfully. Okay. My girlfriend's laughing her head off behind me. I don't know what she's doing, but I guess she's having a little fun. Oh, whoops. I forgot I need. I'll have to ask her what was so funny later. Okay, so here we have the next rock. This one, let's see here. And that reminds me, before I do anything, I gotta make sure this is turned on. And this is turned on here. For each of these guys, okay. And now we can figure out this rock. There we go. Yeah, I kind of want one that's like slightly less covered. So, and then we can play around with the settings. Hopefully we can get it. Yeah, something like that maybe. Because that's going to be sticking out of the ground and stuff, so I think that's going to look fine. Okay, and now we had one more before we do the last two final things that we need for this scene to put together. Let's get this going. I'll just probably copy all of this and get it on in. Okay, let's just add you temporarily so we can just get this guy in. Get you deleted, and get you to where you need to be. Okay, and then, before I forget, let's fix the last texture emission. There we go. And now, if I go over here, we can go like this. Yeah. Sweet, 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 sweet. I think that is looking good. Okay, so now that these ones are done, we can get these rocks here selected. And we're gonna grab them and we're gonna move them on the left axis here. And then we are going to eat these guys. We're gonna get rid of them. All right, so all that's done. Lastly, that I'm kind of thinking about is like an arch. Now, let's see what I have in the old database. Hey, Squiddy. Alright, let's see here. Stuff that I have collected over the years. Let's see if any of you could be helpful. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking about. I would like a really cool glacier style arch. I think this might do the trick. So let's grab you. Honey, you're laughing like crazy. I'm kind of curious what you're laughing about over there. Have a good old time over there, hey? I guess you are. My goodness. Before I do that, I want to look into the building stuff too. There's actually a building that I already have in mind. So you guys see this one building. This building right here. Obviously, let me get this selected. I'm going to change this building up some. Cover it up with a lot of ice and different things that'll look different. And then what I'll do is P, separate from selection, and then copy. And then we're gonna go to here real quick. Okay. And we're gonna fix your origin. So weird, everything is moved around. Ordinate geometry, cool. And what I'll do is I'll try to knock out 2 birds with 1 stone with this export. So we can have a little bit easier time. And we're gonna do a trick to this building. We're gonna destroy the living heck out of this building. We're gonna add different things to it. We're gonna make it its own unique thing. Okay, so one, we're gonna get rid of that UV map, and we're gonna select both of you. We're gonna export FBX, and this is gonna be in the glacier stuff. Let's see. Arch and building. Okay. Selected objects. There we go. Now if I go over here, click new. Okay, that should be good. Alright, cool. Now we got these 2 things that we need, and then we can just get these both baked. gosh, my stomach is killing me. I want to get this back done as quickly as possible. Okay. So now we add that. And then we add this. Cool. Look at that. It turned out really freaking well. And then we're going to add a lot of snow to it and different things. It's going to be almost like an ice palace, you know, type of thing that we're going to go for. Wicked cool. Then the arch looks pretty neat too. Alright, so let's go ahead and export these things. And we're going to select this guy. Yep. And then we're going to export textures. Okay, now we need to make sure the right output is selected. Okay, let's go and get map designing. Let's go and open up the... Did I accidentally open up gamemaker? I think I did. Oops. Okay, so real quick, let's save our progress so we don't lose any of our glaciers. And now let's go and import these guys. And we will go like this. And let's probably get a little bit more over here actually, so I can focus on them. Okay, so let's get the materials set up on these guys and we can start our level design. And then let me get the material properly selected. And this is the ruins. And then I go over here. And we just create the snow. And then we get this going on top of it. Alright, sweet. And you know, the cool thing is I should be able to rotate this and it will give me different angles for the snowfall stuff, and I'm planning on it roughly in this angle. In my mind, this is somewhere where it's gonna be at, and then let's adjust you. See if we can find a really neat level. Okay. Maybe and do this. Play around with this effect. This effect right here is looking pretty good, so maybe I just need to play around with this angle. Sweet. Alright. I think that might do for it. I'll figure it out as we go. Okay. Let's get this one going so we can be good. Oh, that looks really good on its own there. Let's just fix the material of the glacier and I think we'll be ready to go. So, I think you are... Which one are you? I think you are this one. Yes, you are. I got you. Look at that. Oh, this is gonna look sick. Oh, this is gonna look so cool. Okay, I'm so glad I got an arch because I really needed one for this particular scene that I'm gonna design. Now, I might rotate this. It's not gonna fuck up my stuff, right? So, alright, now that everything is done, let me put this on my main monitor so I can get proper coloring. And let me adjust you guys on your recordings. And my girlfriend is having a laugh fest still. You know, at least she's happy. That's all I can think of. Is... And... Okay, so... We are back up. Let's do some level design. So before we do anything, I really need to get a camera. This camera is going to be our life force that will tell us what to do in all things weird. I don't know. Don't even know what I'm talking about half of the time. Okay, so we want a 90-degree rotation and 0 degree on the Y. And on the Z-axis, we want the 0 there. Location. We want to actually back this up. And we want to bring this up like so. And now with this being done, let's go ahead and move these guys out of the way for a moment. What I really need on the very beginning of this shot is this. This is going to be the whole selling point, really, like, for this style map. So I gotta make this really big. So we're gonna make this gigantic. And we're gonna bring it around. We're gonna rotate it some. We're gonna bring it over here. And then this guy that we know, let's grab it, rotate it you. Gotta be careful on the angle. Okay, now I gotta get you actually in the right location and scale you up. I feel like that's probably too much. Let's see, not what I was looking for. Maybe I'll get a different angle that I like. go up to you. I really like the area in between here, so how much can I leak away here on any information? Designing some ruins is such a pain. Then let's rotate you and bring you on to one of these axes. Hold on. I know it looks really weird, but let me get some of these guys going. Then we take this guy, bring it up here, give it a quick slight rotation, because we don't want it to completely match, and then we scale it down, and then we move you on the y-axis to get you right where I want you to be. Cool. It looks a little bit frozen over. Now we can add some more buildings, more different cool things. Let's get our floor of our terrain. Oops. rotate you. We can scale you up. We can put you over here. And then we can duplicate you again. Put you on the Z-axis. And rotate you 180 degrees. And then we bring this down slightly. There we go. It's starting to look like something, eh? It's like kind of weird looking, but let's get it looking pretty cool and better. Got a lot of these things looking pretty neat. Let's see here. Put that like that. And then we're going to take this guy. And we're going to copy and paste it. We'll bring it over here into the foreground. I'll have to message Save and be like, hey, I borrowed 2 of your buildings. It's like a little small Easter eggs, I guess, you know. Put little ruins. Hello, hello. Olivia. It's nice to see you, Olivia. Thank you for jumping in. Okay, so now I'm trying to think. What should I do? I want to see what else I can do with this thing. Gee whiz. You know, Olivia uses Linux, so what I am ending up doing is actually creating a Linux port for her. So now that we're supporting Linux and stuff for Squishy Jump, if I haven't mentioned before. So some of these things, let's turn off. Some of these wild effects. There we go. I think this will look nicer. And then if I grab one of these guys, put them somewhere. Cool. Like, definitely, you know, it's like I'll have to send you a copy of the game to test. We're gonna get to game testing with the public here soon. I'm just running a little behind. I was being really sick lately, so I'm just trying to play catch up. Just trying to think what else can I do with this scene. Kind of like other mysteries. It's gonna be a little cool. It's like little Oban runes, like frozen in, but it's gonna be hard to tell a little bit that it's Oban. And all this stuff's gonna be underwater. So one of my goals is the reason why I'm like putting a huge glacier thing right here, is because I kind of thought it'd be kind of fun to make a moment where it's like we can render out a bigger one of these and then put UFOs and different things in. Yeah, my health has been a little bit crazy all this month. You know, I cut out milk, I cut out different things out of my diet, and I dropped around 17 to 18 pounds in the last 3 weeks because of what's going on, and I'm rapidly losing weight, and you know, the weight loss is nice and all, but the pain and all the other bathroom stuff is not fun. But you know, it happens. It's like things occur. It's never fun, but getting through it one day at a time. It's like right now it's actually feeling a lot better. So earlier during this live stream I was starting to get really sick feeling, and then I started feeling a little bit better. So you know, it's just depends, I guess. Let's see, I kind of want to do a little bit more. I'm not fully satisfied with a few yet. I want to design some more ideas. Oh man, this just makes me excited to design some Oban maps, you know, in the future. Like obviously I got to use the regular textures, and then I can use my snow generator and stuff. But this is where it's very helpful for me, because I needed something to kind of help me here, and this is pretty good. So yeah, definitely, and I'm feeling up to chatting and stuff sometime if you're up for it and stuff. You know, I would definitely really like to get a chance to say hi and see how you've been. Ooh, this is looking pretty good. I got a lot of different things mixed in here. I think this is looking pretty good. Okay. If I get rid of that, maybe I might keep it like this. Simpler is the better sometimes. I think that looks pretty neat. I think I need to add some snow though. Something behind here, just to give it like a feeling that it's not just a vacant hole maybe. There we go. And then I'm feeling like maybe I can yeet this copy over here. There we go. I think that looks very clever. Now, let's get all these little rocks placed in. Oh, cool. Yeah, let's definitely do that. It's for squishy jump, but also too, like it's to help me on two fronts. One, saves me time. I don't have to make a building. Two, it's actually to test Oban's stuff with my snow generator. So it's like I'm trying to kill two birds with one stone type of effect right now, if I'm being perfectly honest, you know? Like, it really helps me to kind of just like save time, you know, so I can focus on different things. But at the same time, I need to test some things before I use it in Oban. So I know when I get to a snowy map and things, it's just gonna be all good. So these are tinier rocks and stuff. My goal here is to kind of hopefully give a little bit extra details into this world here. And then rotate. And then make it a little bit smaller. And then GY. Z. And X. Hold on. Yeah, it's like, you know, it saves me a lot of time, and it's just, it helps. It really does. Because, like, it makes it where, like, I'd be like, hey, you know, we tested it. This is the results of using, you know, like different building tests and stuff, you know, for our previous games here. Helps me to where I can show save and be like, hey, you know, we tested it here. We know that we can add snow to these in a really cool way. So by all means, it's just helpful. It really does help quite a bit. And what is going on with you? I need to uncheck you. There we go. Kind of worrying me there, a little rock. Looking like you're having issues. Okay. Bring you down into here. And to a way that looks nice. And then we can copy and paste you. Bring you down to here. Whew. My goodness, it's like I'm holding my breath. It's like, is this gonna look good? Is it gonna look bad? Who knows? It's like, do. Let's see. Honestly, I've been playing Squishy Jump on my phone a lot, like lately, doing the testing on the phone. It is so freaking cool. I am so happy. It's like, you know, and especially too, it's like for me, it's like I really use that stuff for a really great distraction sometimes, or when I'm going through certain stuff, you know, it's just really helpful. Just trying to figure this out. Maybe less is more now. think we are pretty good to go. What do you guys think of the snow level background design? You know, we're gonna have to add water effects over and stuff, but I think it's gonna look pretty cool. Yeah, we've been testing it on the phone port, and you know, it's just been really, really neat. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, and when I'm going to the doctor's office or different things like that, it really is nice just to zone out. All right, I think we are pretty good to go here. This will be all covered in water anyways, so I think we'll be fine. So I think, yeah, it'll get a little bit more stylized and stuff once we add all the Photoshop stuff to it. Like, we're gonna make it look underwater and stuff. It'll look pretty. You know, usually the underneath stuff we don't see all that much usually, but I think this looks pretty good. Let's see. I think the only complaint that I can really say, but I can't really do much about it, is probably the snow brightness. It's just I made too many items now, so it's like kind of difficult to. Yeah, I think I'll probably just have edits be done in Photoshop. It'll probably be better to do it like that. Alright, let's go ahead and click render. Okay, I think this looks pretty good. I can save this and put it into our backgrounds. Call it Squishy Map 3. Oh, whoops. Curse of the caps lock. Squishy Map 3. There we go. I think that's pretty good. Sweet. I guess I'll send that off to my team and see what they think. Do a little bit edits on the next time. And I think I'll do the boats and the other UFO stuff. I think about tomorrow. I just want to take it easy today. I don't want to do too much. You know, I've been trying to rest as much as I can because I have been well this month. But I think we have a good runner-up on the results here. So thank you for watching this live stream of Squishy Jumps development for map 3 and looking at the game update. Looks like tomorrow when I jump on, well, I'm actually going to an event tomorrow, so possibly not tomorrow, probably Sunday. I think Sunday is when I'll jump on and I'll do the finishing touches and stuff. And then we can do the final live stream with everything put together, all the bugs fixed, everything looking polished and good. From there, you know, with the final live stream, I think that's going to be the best route to do. Yeah, it's like a dance that we're going to. It's in support of Palestine. people and stuff. A friend invited us to it, and you know, and we want to show our support and stuff for her, and also for the people over there in Palestine. You know, it's just, you know, I think war of any kind is terrible, and you know, and you know, so it's kind of going to something like that. You know, just trying to help. You know, there are a lot of wild things going on these days, but I keep a lot of my personal stuff to myself on my things. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later, and we'll talk soon. And if you're not already, make sure you please subscribe, like, you know, just to the channel, and jump in here and stuff, say hello, become part of our growing community on the Discord. If you want to find out more things that we're working on, even related to Oban and different stuff, you know, it's pretty nifty. Please jump in and, you know, just hang around and say hi and comment and stuff. You'll definitely be able to, you know, pass along ideas, or say, you know, just have fun chatting with people in the community. Everyone, please take it easy. Please like the video, and